In a stunning revelation that has left fans in shock, wife of beloved British entertainer Des O'Connor has finally unveiled the secret cause of his untimely demise. Jodie Brooke Wilson has come forward to disclose O'Connor had been privately battling a mysterious illness. Join Factsverse as we delve into the enigmatic life and legacy of Des O'Connor, uncovering the hidden truths behind his final days. Early life and career. Des O'Connor was born in 1932 in East London to a Jewish mother and Irish father. During World War II, he was evacuated to Northampton, where he later took up work at a local shoe factory. It was said that the young O'Connor would entertain his colleagues with impromptu song and dance routines on the factory's clicking tables. In Northampton, O'Connor also played as a reserve winger for the town's football club, Northampton Town FC. He recalled being very quick on the field, but often forgetting to take the ball with him. Though he never made it beyond the reserves, older fans still considered him an honorary member of the team known as the Cobblers. After a stint in the shoe trade and on the football pitch, O'Connor did his national service with the RAF. It was reported that his commanding officer made him participate in a talent show, recognizing his ability. This led to O'Connor cutting his teeth on the variety theater circuit in the years after he was demobbed. His big break came in 1953 when he was hired as a redcoat performer at Butlin's holiday camps. It was there he met his first wife, Phyllis Gill. Throughout the 50s and early 60s, O'Connor gained increasing attention for his skills as a singer, comedian, and all-round entertainer. In 1963, he landed the high-profile role of host on The Des O'Connor Show for ITV. This variety showcase was a ratings smash and cemented his fame. He demonstrated a natural ease in front of the camera, earning praise for his ability to generate an instant rapport with audiences. Alongside his TV work, O'Connor also saw chart success as a pop singer in the late 60s. He landed 3 top 10 hits, including I Pretend, which spent 36 weeks in the UK top 50. During this period, he made a name for himself internationally. He appeared on major American TV programs like The Ed Sullivan Show, helping him gain fans across the Atlantic. His popularity led to his hit variety series being broadcast in the US in the early 70s. At its peak, The Des O'Connor Show was screened in 44 countries and had one of the highest worldwide audiences of any entertainment program. His relationship with Morecambe and Wise. One of the most well-known aspects of Des O'Connor's career was his frequent presence as the target of jokes by comedic duo Morecambe and Wise. Morecambe in particular cultivated a long-running gag that O'Connor was a terrible singer, referring to his imagined album The Best of Des O'Connor as a blank record. While meant humorously, some truth lay in the jokes. There was often a rivalry between stand-up comedians and old-school song and dance entertainers like O'Connor. Comics saw their craft as superior and looked down on performers who simply sang pop songs and relied on charm. O'Connor's music career flourished despite the mockery, with multiple top 10 hits, but Morecambe likely felt he was the superior talent. In a risky move, O'Connor chose to play along with the jokes when he appeared on Morecambe and Wise's iconic BBC shows. Whenever he tried to sing, Eric Morecambe would declare a problem preventing the performance. O'Connor joining in the mockery of his skills helped soften their cruelty. It also furthered his public image as an easygoing good sport who refused to take himself too seriously. He privately admitted, though, that the repeated jokes had hurt his feelings early on, but his generous spirit won in the end. When Morecambe suffered a major heart attack in 1968, O'Connor asked his audience to pray for the comic's recovery. He knew Morecambe would likely respond sarcastically, which he did by thanking the 6 or 7 people who prayed. In interviews later, O'Connor conceded the jokes had bruised his ego, but recognized Morecambe was playing a role the audience loved. Later career and talk shows. After establishing himself in the 60s and 70s, Des O'Connor became a fixture on British television for decades. From the mid-1960s through to the late 90s, he was a constant weekend presence on ITV, with various entertainment programs bearing his name. The Des O'Connor Show ran in its original form from 1963 to 71. Its variety format of sketches, singing, and celebrity guests earned consistently high ratings. In the 70s, he transitioned into becoming an in-demand chat show host. His relaxed and engaging interview style made him a natural fit for his new medium. In 1977, O'Connor began hosting his self-titled chat program, Des O'Connor Tonight, originally airing on BBC Two. It switched to ITV and became a television staple for over a quarter century until 2002. A key aspect of the show's appeal was O'Connor's knack for giving exposure to up-and-coming comedic talent. The list of comedians who got their first big TV breaks on his chat show was extensive. It included now household names like Billy Connolly, Harry Enfield, Jack Dee, and Dara O'Brien from Britain, as well as American comics like Jay Leno, Jerry Seinfeld, and Gary Shandling. O'Connor took great pride in helping launch successful comedy careers off the back of his program. He recognized the importance of his show and bringing new faces to wider public attention. Even as he entered his 70s and 80s, his talents didn't diminish. He adapted smoothly into hosting daytime television, fronting ITV's Today with Des and Mel from 2002 to 2006 with co-host Mel Sykes. His final major TV appearance came in 2015 at age 83. He performed a special show alongside close friend and fellow veteran host Jimmy Tarbuck at the iconic London Palladium. His personal life. Des O'Connor married 4 times over the course of his life. He was often candid about how his obsessive focus on work contributed to the failure of his first 3 marriages. His first wife was Phyllis Gill, who he married in 1953 after meeting her while working as a Budland's redcoat. They had 1 child together, a daughter Karen. In 1960, he married his second wife, Gillian Vaughn. Their marriage lasted 22 years and produced 2 daughters, Tracy, born in 1963, and Samantha in 1965. The couple divorced in 1982. His third marriage was to Jay Roofer in 1985. They had a daughter together named Christina before their divorce in 1990. In 1992, he met his 4th wife, Jody Brooke Wilson, when she was working as a hostess on a revival of the game show Take Your Pick that he was participating in. Despite their 39-year age gap, Wilson captured O'Connor's heart. After a 17-year relationship, they finally married in 2007. O'Connor was 75, Wilson was 38, causing some raised eyebrows at their May-December union. In his 70s, O'Connor experienced fatherhood once again with Wilson. Their son Adam was born in 2004, joining O'Connor's 4 grown daughters from his previous marriages. Parkinson's disease and death. In January 2021, Des's wife Jody revealed the beloved entertainer had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2017. He had kept his diagnosis mostly private. According to Jody, O'Connor didn't want people's sympathy or for his illness to be the first thing people associated with him. He wanted to be remembered for his decades of work bringing people joy, not his physical deterioration. O'Connor first noticed symptoms while starring in a 2012 Panto production of The Wizard of Oz. He recalled observing a strange tremor in his hand during a scene. At the time, he thought little of it. True to form, he tried to remain upbeat after his 2017 diagnosis and not let it dampen his spirit. According to Jody, the entertainer's condition worsened gradually rather than suddenly, but by 2020, at age 88, his health was clearly declining. That November, after a serious fall in their UK home, he passed away peacefully in his sleep. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Des O'Connor? Let us know in the comments section below.